Surprise, motherfucker!
What's up guys, it's XL Clan here. Today I'm bringing you a brand new class setup for the Blitz game mode. What we'll be using today is the Verp attached with the rapid fire and foregrip. Right, so first of all we'll be using the foregrip because throughout the gameplay you'll be hip firing and therefore increasing your accuracy to get your bullets on target as you'll be running the whole time. Also we'll be using the rapid fire, which will gain us those extra chances on those one-on-one or possibly one-on-multiple enemy combats, which you would otherwise have a 50-50 chance of winning. Alternatively, you can use the extender mags, but I feel that the Verp already has a large enough ammo capacity, so it's not needed. For secondary, I'm not using anything. Lethal and tactical, I'm not using anything either, because I would prefer to have perks as to aid my game. Right, so what we'll be using is radio, sleight of hand, agility, marathon, steady aim, and ping. Right, so ready up. We'll be using because half the time we'll be running towards the objective and hip firing, and we'll need to get our weapon up and on point as soon as we can. Also, sleight of hand for reloading, which will help us when we're near the objective and need to get into those situations where we have multiple enemies coming at us at once. Agility to increase the movement speed to get to the objective to score those objective points for you. And aided with this we have marathon, which will keep us running at that maximum speed we can. And accompanied with this we have steady aim, as throughout the game you'll be generally hip firing, and to keep our bullets on point and direct the enemies we'll be using steady aim. Also I think that ping is a useful perk, as if when we're near the enemy objective we'll want to know if there are any enemies camping or looking directly at the objective, so we know which way to get them or go around them to score. Right, now moving on to the strike package. Personally, I think support is the best thing to use, because as we'll be going for the objectives, there's a higher possibility that we'll be dying. So what I would recommend is SATCOM, and then either ammo crate or ballistic vest and oracle. But again, it is entirely up to you what you would like to use. If you would wish, you could use assault, but again I recommend SATCOM, and then either the guard dog or the Trinity missile, and then a third streak of whatever you would like. Moving on to specialist, I recommend using takedown, using resilience, on the go, stalker if you wish, but I recommend using quick draw, as I think it will help you more, because you'll be obviously going to hip fire gunfights and running towards the objective, and coming into unexpected gunfights that you would not otherwise expect or know of. Well, that's all for the class setup, guys, and hope you enjoy the tips and tricks in the rest of the gameplay. Well guys, the first and main tip I have to give you is that you must know the maps and the routes which will work for you. As for me, this is the route which I always like to go first off at the very start of the game, to almost always get me that guaranteed capture. Here I mess up a bit, and so I decided to try it once more and see if my route will keep it up and keep it working. But unfortunately here I die, and so I decided to change my route and go around the left flank of the map through the bar and down past the minivans. Right, so here obviously I get my first capture, second capture of the half, and so I decided to keep going the same route. I do this route multiple times as I feel confident that it will get me the captures that I need to win the game and get as many as I can. So obviously this is the third time, and it keeps working for me for about two, maybe three more times. That's more or less the maximum you'll get for each route, as enemy opposition will start to catch on with the route you're taking. Unfortunately, just back then I died, but hopefully my route worked, and so I keep trying. It is the last time I believe I try it, because I die at the top of the stairs due to my error. I decided to try and wait for this guy, wait him out, but unfortunately I'm not very good, and so I mess up the game, mess up the gunfight. So I decided to take another route, but that's only because my spawns have flipped, and so I decided to change it up. Here's a good example of leaving enemies when they're near the objective, because you're more likely to start killing them but then get killed by another one spawning in. Here is a great example of hipfire, as I hipfired 2 men at a great distance and decided to leave the other 2 because I prefer getting the objective and getting the points. I tried this route once more, and here is the end result. I gained 13 captures, and the closest was 3 for 2 people on the other team. But on my team, only 1 was achieved at maximum. Right, so thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in our next video.